So I think a few people are having issues with navigating their way using the discussions, and this is with respect to the project. So let me just show you a couple of things, and I'll just maybe finish off this video talking about how we submit and some of the nuances of the project. But head to discussions, and if you're not used to this discussion board here, these things will collapse. So in this class discussions, we have our various forums. So this one here is all about class discussions. This is where you should be posting regularly your class, your weekly assignments, your discussions. This one is all about if you have any questions about quizzes and things like that. And then this one here is all about the disease profile project. Now, if these things, right now these things are in collapsed view, but you can see here I have 10 unread posts in 12 topics. Now you don't have 12 topics. These are the 12 topics that we're going to do for the discussion. So you'll only see the topics that are available to you, right? So you can click on this to expand, and then now you can see the things. Currently we're on module 3. However, there are other ways. So you can hit this little down arrow like I did. You can expand and you can collapse. And usually I'll collapse because for me, I have a long list. And then just look over here. And so I have 10 posts that I need to get caught up on. The other way to expand everything is just hit this one. That expands them all. That collapses them all. And then this is the one I want to bring your attention to. So here in this disease profile project, I have 28 unread posts, but those are because within here, and the reason I collapsed this one is we have all our group discussions and group chatter, and I try not to get too involved. I'll kind of snoop occasionally, but I'll let you do your own discussion. So that's how one way you can communicate with the group, but if you're not familiar with that, sometimes you won't see it. And then here is our topic requests, right? And so if you want to, you have to submit and get your topic approved prior to, because we can't have too many people doing the same topic. And so as always, just click on post here. And then here's the other thing I wanted to bring attention to. So this is generally the way it goes. Group 19, they wanted meningococcal meningitis, and I said approved, they're good to go. But at some point this thing starts to fill up too much, and then we have our second page. So if you posted something and you don't see it, or you don't see an approval for it, just hit next. And this one I monitor all the time, so I'm always checking this one. So I will be this one just came in like a minute ago. And so you know what, I'm going to do this in real life. I just emailed them too, group 5. That's what I do, approved. Bang, right? And so now Group 5 has their go-ahead with Mycoplasma pneumoniae, and the reason that I want approval is because I just want to make sure we're not having too many people with the same topic. And so there is a pneumonia topic out there, but my rule is that there's 2, and this Group 5 has specifically chosen the one caused by Mycoplasma. And so then that helps you narrow down. Now, of course, you got to make sure that we are talking about the disease, right? And so it's important then to, some diseases are so large, let's see, like plague, for example. There are many plagues. So my thing here is like pick one. Don't do them all. It's going to be too much. Also, when it comes to things like treatments and therapeutics and stuff like that, diagnosis, they are going to be specific to it. And so make sure that you read. Don't just presume you post something in there and then approval is good. Just make sure that you read my reply, right? And I don't know what it looks like on your end. You should get a little notification here or here, probably this one, that things have been replied to, but I do not know. You may have to set something ahead of time to get that notification. But anyways, so that little multiple pages thing stands for all, or works for all discussions. So if you can't find your post, just look for multiple pages. The other thing I wanted to bring your attention to is how we do things. And so let's see, let's go back to module 2. So here, if you still don't know what group you're in, you're way behind, by the way. Click here, you'll see the list of groups, and then use a little email tool. Remember, click on this thing here, go to email, and then actually I found it. The better way to do it is hit 2, and then you can find the names of the people on the list. Make sure it's general microbiology group, that's every class, but you should be able to filter by groups as well. So if you're like group 16, then you should be able to filter just to whatever group you are. Right, and just we're due in about a week, so no time to wait. When you get to module 3, which is going to start tomorrow, when you submit your topic, we are going to submit through the discussion board, right? And so here is, I got to change that link. Okay, you know what? I'm going to change. Did I click on the right link even? Sorry. Oh, no, sorry, that's the project. Oh, because that's the week after. My bad, everybody. My bad. Okay, so that's how you get to your project topic submission. If you don't know, if you can't find it on the discussion board, just click there. That'll take to that topic requests. And then read this note about plagiarism and definitely about AI. Please do not use AI. Right? We should all be able to synthesize something that's, this is a relatively simple project. It's not heavy research, so please do not use AI. I will use an AI checker, and if it's too high, I'm just going to give you a 0. That's how it works, right? And so you can use this AI checker. I think I show you how to use it. It's relatively straightforward, and even if for some reason your writing sounds like AI and it comes up really high, make some changes, right? And a lot of that will come out because you are randomly copy pasting a bunch of things or putting random thoughts together, right? Make it one coherent thing. I always say in this project, communicate like you are talking to your neighbors, your aunties and uncles, right? And then have a coherent story to it. And so it'll be much better than just randomly copy pasting a bunch of things, which then gets me back to plagiarism. Don't copy paste a bunch of things. Don't change like one word, this disease causes something, or this disease makes you something. That was a terrible example, but you understand. Get the information and then rewrite it in your own words. And that's the best way to avoid anything. And then again, use the AI checker, right? It is really on you to say that you did not use AI, no chat GPTs, right? If it comes up really high, then it is what it is, and we will have to live with it. And ultimately, when you submit, okay, here is our submission. I wonder if it's open. But in order to submit, oh, you know what? I'm going to pause this video for a second. I'm going to show you how to publish because some people still don't know how to do it. All right, here's a file I found in my Google. This was an activity from the library literacy, looking up references and stuff like that. I didn't do this one, so I'm not an expert on this at all. But regardless, this is how you publish your thing, right? So remember in your project, you would have created your press release right in Google, right? So you're not going to migrate a Word doc. So here I have my file, and then this is now, let's say, ready to submit. In order for me to publish it, I just go to File, Share, and then Publish to the web. And then I hit Publish, I say OK, and then now I just copy this link. Okay, and so that's the link that I want to copy. Do not copy this link. This link is like your special private link that only you can see, or whoever is shared onto this document. And so don't use this link. Use, and we can always get back to it by going to the same thing. It is still publish right here. Okay, and it says published. So that's the link that you're going to paste. How to get back to my thingy. And so after you paste that link, copy that link, then you go to our part 1 submissions. And then there'll be, like always, a post here, and then just paste that link. And this way, there will be no issues with me reading it. I should be able to read it very easily. Okay, and then very importantly, do not feel obligated to put your group members on the list. Right? Just when you submit, just put the names of the people who participated, put the link, and then, group number, name of the people who submitted, and then paste the link. Okay. If you feel like you did work, but you got a 0, it is the onus is on you, right? And so really that means is that you didn't say, or you didn't do your part, you didn't communicate with your group, right? And so don't let that happen. And then I may reshuffle after groups a little bit after the first part, right? But if you did have someone who sometimes it's understandable. Sometimes things happen. You can't quite figure out how to do all this kind of stuff. If your AWOL partner jumps on for part 2, then let them jump on. Okay, I think that's all I want to say. I probably talked more than I wanted to. If you have any questions, I say post it on the discussion board, but some of you don't know how to use it. But do your best, post on the discussion board so everyone can see it. There are some good things on there, by the way. Otherwise, exam week starts tomorrow. I don't like to say good luck. Trust your preps. Trust your process.